Okay, today we are taking a look at the D&D themed of the long-running line of the Lego Collectible Minifigures. These ones come in the newer box packaging instead of the previous available blind bags that you could just, if you had the skill, feel them up to figure out what figures are in. Now you can't do that, but there are plenty of apps that let you scan the larger QR codes on the bottom that let you tell which figures are in which boxes, which I'm glad that they've done, because that makes buying them almost as easy, maybe just not a little as fun as standing there and figuring out what's in the bag, but at least it's not an impossible task. So this isn't a paid endorsement for them. This is just my personal opinion because I really like using the app Minifig Scan. They've gotten what's in the box right every single time I've used it. It's fairly easy. You can stack a bunch and scan multiple at the same time, and it's been super simple to help me get the entire wave when I'm looking for them. So if you need an app, try that one. It works pretty good for me. So, which one of these figures am I going to open up first? Let's roll for initiative and find out.
Who's that guy?
I don't know. Maybe someone who can help us.
The fate of one is shared by all.
And here's the complete wave of the Dungeons & Dragons collectible minifigures, and I think it's one of the best waves that LEGO has put out. It's a good mix of familiar villains from the Dungeons & Dragons history, as well as a selection of playable characters that you can use if you build miniatures for your Dungeons & Dragons campaigns. I like that most of the playable characters came with alternate heads, so you can pick whichever one suits you best or whichever one you want your character to be if you want to use these in like a campaign. Some of the detail on these figures are really great. Like, I love the Mind Flayer's headpiece. I love all the arm printing and the leg printing, and just some of the detail on the torsos are excellent. Most of these figures were pretty easy to get. I think I saw them in stores a lot. The only one that was difficult was probably this Dragonborn, because there were a lot of people army building him. So he was a little difficult there to get in the beginning, but I did find a couple of them there towards the end, so I was able to get one for me and my buddy. So don't cave into the fear of missing out and pay $20 for a figure from a scalper, because that just keeps enabling them. They're just going to keep doing it if you keep buying them at that price. Just be patient, wait, you'll find it eventually. If I had to pick a favorite of this wave, it'd be pretty tough, because these are all really good. Like I said, I do like the Mind Flayer minifigure, but I'm happy that I have a Strahd minifigure as well, just because Curse of Strahd was one of the first D&D campaigns I've ever played, so having him in minifigure form is pretty fun. If I had to pick a least favorite, maybe Tasha. I don't know. Like, they're all really good, and there's not really anything too flawed with any of them. I think it's a really great wave. Yeah, I don't have any complaints. So if they're still hanging around in the stores near you and you haven't picked them up yet, go and get them. It's a really great wave. And that's it for the build video today. Here's your hint at the next unboxing video. Let me know what your guess is in the comments below. Until then, stay safe. Happy hunting.